Streaming makes 0 sense by the angry Asian.
W name.
All right, hey, W name. Let's see what you're talking about,
You
bro.
guys, I've been putting off making this video for the longest time now.
Okay.
Because I didn't really want to sound like a mean person.
Okay.
And so I realized, why should I care how other people feel about what I say? I'm gonna just say it. And I'm bored. So yeah, I'm going to just be blunt about
I'm gonna just say it. If you ain't eating the butt of your woman, you ain't giving all you can give in that relationship. They don't know they like it, but they like it. You don't really love her. You just kind of there for, I'm just saying.
about this when I say this. But if you watch live streams, I think you're a loser. Like,
Whoa!
I'm sorry, but anytime I visualize somebody that watches live streams, I just picture a dude sitting down on their desk all day, watching
y'all
another
chat?
person do something for like 7 hours straight. Like, no offense, but what is the difference between you and the fat from Wally? Like, I'm sorry if I...
Whoa! Whoa, Chad, he doing y'all dirty. Wait, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold up now. There's a difference, bro. There's a difference between watching somebody do nothing and watching somebody, you know what I'm saying, who's entertaining. There's also a difference between popping in and out of a live stream and just sitting on an XQC live stream for 12 hours. There's a difference. If you sitting on streams for 12 hours and you ain't done nothing all day, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Who the F is this guy? He's striking a nerve, chat. Bro, air.
Yeah, I can only do one. I probably look good.
Come on, bro.
I know, like this is real. Hold on.
What are you trying to do? The
Okay, I can do that one.
Anyway,
It
I'm
is.
being
Hold on,
mean,
hold on.
but when you're sitting down on the
get it out, bro. Get it out. Do the other one.
Can't.
Do the.
I can't. Sorry, bro.
desk, laid all the way back, eating popcorn off your belly button, watching Pokimane react to Jubilee videos all day. What else do you expect me to call you? Like, you're really trying to tell me that there are human beings, the same species as I am, that get back from an 8-hour shift working for Amazon and then spend the rest of their day spamming W's in Kai Cenat's chat and donating them their paycheck. Like, I'm sorry, but you're pathetic. Like, this is why I always say that there are some people that just shouldn't have the privilege of spending money. Because, like, why are you a Pokimane tier 3 sub? My guy, you're...
We got any tier 3 subs?
Do we though?
Nah, but I feel like
We got like 1 or 2 maybe.
I think you have to be honest though. There's a bit of not necessarily rapport, but niggas genuinely like hanging out with some of their favorite creators.
Or it's honestly a lot of people just have it as background noise.
Yeah, and people want to support.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Bruh, don't feel bad if you like watching streams. Some people like Netflix, some people like YouTube, some people like Twitch and Kick and live stream platform. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way. No, he ain't saying the same thing about people that's binge watching shows, because it's just your form of entertainment, bruh. Come on, man.
45. Like, there are some people out there that spend more money donating to millionaire streamers than on their own family. Like, there's just no way that you're a Homo sapien, man. You're either a troglodyte or a Neanderthal. You're either one, but I know for a fact you cannot be the same species as me. Like, I don't care if it's mean to say. I think it's an objective truth. And look, I'm not trying to shame you for your hobby. If you want to watch live streams, then watch live streams. You get entertainment from that, then do whatever you want. But, like, for me, I just have never been able to fully understand just the entire concept around streaming. Like, I've considered getting into streaming, but I just can't do it because it entirely goes against my morals. Because here's the thing, I would never watch a live stream for more than like 2 hours, so why would I want people to watch me do something for 4 hours? I just couldn't do it. Like, dog, why are you sitting here watching me play Papa's Freezeria for 3 hours? Go outside, go work out, do something, man. Like, the other thing about streaming is that I feel like it inherently relies on unemployed people. Like, I don't care what any—
I'm not gonna shame you, as he says the dumbest. It's kind of true, bro. Kind of true. You can't shame these people for doing something they like to watch. You can't say, if you want to watch live streams, then watch live streams, and then shame them for watching live streams.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, if you want to stream, do what you want to do on stream. Just streaming don't mean you got to do what Pokimane do, what Kai Cenat do.
It's the same thing with content creation.
Exactly.
If you go into content creation, you go into content creation with the ideology, I want to make a certain certain type of content. It doesn't necessarily mean I want to make the content that per se working on the internet. Like for example, like there's people who come into content creation right now who want to vlog. Vlogging isn't necessarily the meta, but that's the content they want to make. Yeah. So they aren't making reaction content, but they're making what they want to make.
Go ahead.
It boils down to, what it really boils down to is you have to let people do what they want, and if it isn't hurting anyone, then so be it.
I can shame somebody for watching you because you sound like a hater, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
because
I also believe everyone's opinion is subjective.
Exactly.
Like, and everyone has the right to their own opinion.
Listen, I'm not unemployed. Who the fuck is this? Oh man.
You guys say the top 50 streamers in the world right now, at least half of all of their fan bases revolve entirely around unemployed people. Like, no offense, but I refuse to believe that there are people out there that have salaries, jobs, and a pension that sit down and watch Cinna react to Reddit posts. Like, no, those are all teenagers or people that live with their mom. Like, that's why I couldn't do it. I wouldn't feel okay with people wasting their time watching me. The other thing, too, is I hate donations. I hate people donating money to me so that I could survive. Does that not just sound like e-homelessness to you? Like, what's the difference between a streamer getting gifted $5 because they played their favorite game or something versus a homeless crackhead on the street getting donated $5?
Because they're entertaining the people.
It's about what they deliver.
Exactly.
So, I think your standpoint, you're viewing it from a moral high ground, and I don't think that's the proper standpoint, because it's the same thing as a YouTube video. A YouTube video, it's...
You can never see entertainment.
It's the same thing with your YouTube video, where your YouTube video is, it's the same thing. You're making content, people watch that content, and essentially they're giving you time. That time they're giving you is what makes you money.
Exactly.
Like, it would be different if your videos weren't monetized. I would guess that your videos are monetized. So it's just because it's a live stream, it's the same difference as a YouTube channel.
People can donate to your YouTube video in the comments.
Yeah, with super.
They can come. Oh, I like your points. I like your videos. Let me donate.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same thing.
It's also you have. I think the viewpoint where you're viewing it from is skewed. Yeah.
And also a homeless person. Some of them, I'm like, I don't want to donate to you because I don't know what you're gonna do with the money. Every now and then, I'm like, you know what? Here you go.
Go buy some crack. Go buy some fit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what? End it.
Opioid might do you good today.
You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, all jokes aside, it's like whether it's 2 hours of live stream or you have a catalog of 4 hours of videos.
Exactly.
It's the same. It's the same thing, bro.
Because they sang a really good song. Actually, there is one difference. By me giving money to the homeless dude, it's actually going to a good cause. That's the other thing that I hate about streamers, you guys. Why do we voluntarily donate money to millionaires? Why are we donating money to Kai Cenat? You're pouring water into the ocean. Like, again, I'm not...
Granted, also, I am not a millionaire, so if you want to pour water in this ocean, please, by all means.
Hey, I need some water, drown me, please.
But I also, you have to believe, it's about support. Like, it's the same thing. If you drop merch and the people, your fan base likes you, they want to support you.
They're not buying the merch to make you money. They're buying the merch because they want to
support
be
you.
A part of the community or support the community or support you. They might donate to Kai to support the community because Kai is going to do something cool with that money. And now, if you donate to somebody that don't do shit, it's different. Yeah. Everybody donate for their own reasons. Maybe they just don't want to watch the ads.
Yeah.
Everybody don't donate to support. Maybe I just don't want to watch these goddamn ads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you what to do with your money, but like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, supposedly we live in a society where we despise rich people. We need to eat the rich. The rich suck. Yet we donate to millionaires and rich people every day. Like, this is why the word parasocial was created, okay? Because parasocial is quite literally the best way to describe a lot of these people on the internet. There are some people out there that for real give these streamers money just so they can get recognized by them. Do you know how insane that is? That is diamond prestige level cock gobbling, bro. Like, you will never ever catch me doing some shit like that. I will never donate money to any other person except me or a charity. Like, I barely tip at restaurants. What makes you think I'm gonna give money?
Okay, you're
the problem.
Yeah, you kind of the problem. But
I ain't gonna lie,
barely tip is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if we're gonna drop this because Buddy sound like a copyright strike.
I mean, his name is the Angry Ace, so what can we expect? This could be the character for him. We don't know. I'm just responding to the points that you're giving. You know what I'm saying? I don't dislike you as a person or nothing like that. I'm just responding to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that I don't get about streaming is the content side of it. How do people genuinely sit down and watch somebody do something for 6 hours? I don't know how you guys have the patience for that. Because like anytime I've actually watched a live stream, only like 1 hour of those 7 hours is the person actually doing anything meaningful. The other 6 hours, you might as well just be watching a wall of paint dry because they're literally doing nothing. Like, this is what streamers look like 90% of the time they're on stream. Yo, Big Willy Nilly, thanks for the $500. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is entertaining for you guys? Ain't no fucking way. Like, you were basically...
Let's be honest, brother. You watching the wrong... Whoever you see,
bro,
you watching the wrong people.
Bro, there's a lot of entertainment.
There's
like
so much.
I went down a rabbit hole of foreign streamers that aren't American speakers, like streamers in South America. The South American streamers...
Do you understand it, though?
Fuck no. but they streams be hard as shit. It was one dude, he was in Brazil. So his stream started with him showing like the different favelas. Like, I didn't understand shit he was saying, but he was showing shit. I'm like, oh shit, this shit cool. Like, I wish they had an auto translate. And then like I left later, I went back. The nigga was playing soccer with the city in the background lit up. Went back like 30 minutes later, he fishing on stream. So like there's a lot of really cool streamers out there.
Cool gang, you tripping, bro. What kind of question is that? What? Hub recommended? Bro, get it. Anyway, to his point, you watching the wrong people, buddy. You watching there's plenty of people that do entertaining stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch streams for long either. The average I watch a stream when I do is like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I have something to do and I go do something else. Or if it's on in the background or I'm locked in, it might be 2 hours, maybe 3. Most people literally background noise, they pop in and out, they have it on while they at work or something. Like that's most stream viewers. That's not like somebody in chat say you're playing way too hard into the stereotype of people that watch streams or even the streamer side. There's so many, it's so competitive now. There's so many people actually doing stuff most of the time. And yes, if you're live for 7 hours, there's gonna be a point where you have to use the restroom, check your message, get something to eat. There's gonna be a down moment. That don't mean the stream ain't entertaining. Like, come on, bro, what we doing?
Be taking time out of your day to watch unedited content. That is unskippable, by the way. Like, you can't even skip through that bitch. You gotta sit there and actively let it play through. And keep in mind, while this is all happening, you gotta watch 2 unskippable 30-second ads every 3 minutes. Like, y'all enjoy this shit? Like, I swear to God, we live in a simulation. Like, I genuinely feel like so many of you guys force yourself into liking watching streamers, man. Because there's no way you guys genuinely enjoy this stuff. Like, how is that not frustrating for you guys? Like, I could not imagine watching, like, a streamer do gameplay, and then this dude is pausing multiple times to talk to the chat. Like, bro, play the goddamn game. Like, I would get so pissed. So all these things just made me question and wonder, how is streaming bigger than YouTube right now? How are all the...
It's not. It's new.
And also, it's under a microscope.
Yeah, it's not bigger than YouTube. It's just people are focused on it and trying to be that because they think that's the meta right now. When in reality, the meta is still TikTok and YouTube to get people in your stream.
And then also, truth be told, like, I think the issue is, I think people are upset at
not being able to do what the streamers do. If he can sit there and watch videos, why can't I? Maybe because you popped in the stream for the first time in InternetCity, you're like, all they do is do. No, we was on YouTube first, buddy. And then we just came over here, and the people that like the YouTube video came over here. It's not because we just do whatever on. No.
And then even on that, and like even with streaming, like it's not easy. Like for example, like right now, my energy for the past few days has been bottom tier. You feel me? But yet I can still operate at a higher level than a lot of streamers. Like a lot of streamers will get on and it's just thanks for the chat.
Thank you.
Black Halo, thanks for the sub.
That's the word. It's not bigger than YouTube. It's just hype at the moment.
It's
TikTok had its hype a couple of years ago. Twitch is having its hype right now. Eventually something else is gonna have its hype after it's streaming. So it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just hype. For real. Once people realize they can't succeed in streaming like they thought, it's not as easy as they thought.
Yeah.
Then the hype is gonna die down.
Because just like YouTube had its own hype.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess who's back again with gamer subs. What's up, Chad? You might be asking how did Conor McGregor get here? You're asking too many questions. The boys over at InternetCity have teamed up with gamer subs. If you go to gamersubs.gg/InternetCity right now, you can get 10% off. I'm talking flavors like raw meat, guacamole, gamer fart. And these two right here, we got the nuclear station and chug juice. You either go, or I'm gonna go with you. Guess who's back again!
Influencers, streamers. And so I finally sat down and realized why streaming is the next big thing. It's because more people are unemployed than usual. Like, we live in a time now where it is the best thing to be unemployed. Because like today, when you're unemployed, you can watch all these cool shows and anime shows. You can read manga. You can play video games, watch live streams, watch YouTube, scroll social media. You can do all this stuff, man. Back in like the 50s, if you didn't have a job, you died. It's like, what could you do when you're unemployed? Go to the bar? There's only so many times you could go to the bar, man. Like, that's why people back in the 50s had double lives, because shit was so fucking boring back then. They just did whatever to make life interesting. Like, something that you guys gotta realize is that all these people that are watching a Pokemon stream now, if this was like the 1930s, they'd be like lined up in soup kitchens and shit. Like, they wouldn't be sitting
Well, it was a depression. What you mean? Were you not gonna mention the 20s when they was in the dancing clubs? The roaring 20s?
Doing coke.
Oh, what about the war years?
Yeah.
Where they had to go to... You mentioned the 30s when they was specifically in a depression, a recession. What are we talking about?
Down on a computer screen watching Pokemon shake her BBL, bro. Like, nobody is there to watch that shit. They need to make money to survive. There should be a streamer that helps their viewers find jobs. But honestly, I don't even think that would work. Because, like, honestly, why would you even want to be employed? Like, all the stuff you can do while being a bum is awesome. Like, there's somebody out there right now that genuinely believes.
D1 Rage Baiter. D1 Rage Baiter. Let's check. He got 230,000 subs. I'm guessing from this channel, you are now unemployed.
Yeah.
Because you make these videos as the angry Asian.
Yeah.
Hell, in this picture, you don't even look like the character that you put. You sly son of a gun. You sly. You put out a video 2 days ago, 7 days ago, 2 weeks ago, Buddy, you're making videos for the haters that are unemployed.
Yeah.
Literally. Because if that's the case, if streaming makes 0 cents, so does YouTube. Nah. How can somebody sit here and watch this angry guy just shit on everything? Oh, they're unemployed. Oh, they're helping him be unemployed. We can say the same thing.
Pot calling the kettle black.
Exactly.
That their purpose in life is to donate money to Ninja and subscribe to Sophie Rain's OnlyFans. Like, I feel so bad for that person's parents and their ancestors.
I mean, the OnlyFans is kind of lit though, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of peak for real. Feel me? It's kind of up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? She make it rain. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, I know for a fact they're looking at this dude just in pure disappointment.
You looking at me like that?
Like, I know.
Why you looking at me like that, bro?
Right.
Hell, she stream on there, bro. We lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never caught a stream, bro. Hey, Goon streams. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna sound harsh, you guys.
I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Yeah, kidding.
I have never signed up for her anything.
Yeah, I don't think none of us believe you.
I'm kidding, bro.
Right.
I'm kidding, bro.
None of us believe you.
Right.
You did this yourself.
Right.
I don't care. If my son or daughter ever became like a tier 3 sub of any streamer, I'm disowning him. I don't give a fuck. He's getting cut off the family tree.
Tier 3 is kind of crazy.
I failed as a father because, like, if I'm not doing my job as a father and making them have lives and hobbies and jobs and goals, They will not be
he in a
sitting down
closet?
watching fucking Kai Cenat. I will make sure that they have friends, they have hobbies, they have goals, they have jobs. I'm making sure that shit happens. Like, I'll be damned if my son ever watches a fucking Amaranth stream, bro.
Nah, that-
I'd rather.
I mean, I kind of agree with you on that one. I can't even lie. Hey, Mason, man, I bet not. Hey, relax. Go watch Kai. Get off of Amaranth stream. What are we doing here? I look up to her. She's a very influential to my money making aspirations. And like, if I was a woman, I'd do the same thing. I can't even lie. But I better not catch you watching her. Go watch Agent, please, for the love of God.
Doc, like, I am making sure my semen is not wasted, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, dog, I've been sitting in this chair for like 15 minutes now, and I already feel like crap. How do people do this for 7 hours? Like, that's what I mean, guys. Like, these people that watch streamers got the Jabba the Hutt build, just sinking into the chair and shit. And also, I don't care if I am insulting some of these streamers. Because in my opinion, streamers nowadays are like the most unpersonable people that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, they are so fake, dude. It's so obvious, man. Like, I've started to realize anytime I've seen any of these streamers or any of these streamer clips, it's all business. There's no friendship in the streamer industry. They are all competing with each other, and they—
Coworker.
That's cap.
Coworker.
That's cap.
Coworker, Mike.
That's cap.
Coworker, Mike.
That's cap.
No, that is cap, because
is
like
cap, yeah.
I mean, we had our friends at the house, bro.
And I can tell you from being behind the scenes or trying to be behind the scenes. Let's take DreamCon, for example. The couple years, 22, 23, who's behind the scenes, these fools are friends.
They're actually friends.
They're actually friends. Now, obviously, it's business when you first meet somebody.
Yeah.
And the explosion, you have a lot of streamers meeting other streamers. Obviously, they're meeting for the first time. But a lot of them, like, let's take Rage and Kai or AMP as a whole, they're actually friends.
Yeah.
They're Cash and Flight.
Actually friends.
They're actually friends.
Me and Michael.
Yeah. And
Us
Simba.
and Simba.
And Yo-Yo and Philly.
Tommy.
Like,
Actually friends.
And you're obviously just business partners when you first meet and you get the first couple collaborations out the way, and then you gotta become friends, bro.
And then also on top of that,
Hey man, you a pro level Rage, baby.
Yeah, dude,
you
you're
pro.
cool.
Hey, you're good.
You're cool.
Hey,
I respect the game.
you're good, bro.
I respect the game,
You're good.
bro.
Because you know what the move is? You know what the move is? Make it seem like you don't care about your camera quality. You don't care about da-da-da-da-da. You don't care about this. When in reality, he do care. He got a pop filter and sound panel set up. He cares about the quality. He's just making it look like he really don't really care for real. Like if you're not really paying attention, it's like, I'm on his wavelength, blah, blah. Bro,
it feels relatable.
Yeah, it feels relatable. He wouldn't have. We don't use pop filters and sound panels, buddy. We just sit in our room with a Blue Yeti, and you know what I'm saying?
Yell at that bitch.
Come on, bro. You're not making music.
Like, bro, I've looked at the top 10 streamers on Twitch. They all have the personality of a fucking Trojan condom. Like, they're fucking transparent and slimy as hell. Like, they're the type of content creators that I personally despise the most. Like, to me, it's obvious that they're all about the money and the fame. They aren't there for the people. And like, the other thing about streaming too is that it's just not about the people that watch streamers are losers.
Right.
Streamers are also losers too. Like, why do we have people dropping out of college to apply for Kai Cenat's Streamer University?
I am going to be dropping out of college live on stream in front of y'all to pursue my talents to be able to attempt to enroll into Kai Cenat Streamer University.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is literally me in school.
Crazy.
Like, this is no trolls.
I'm not gonna. That's crazy. Wolf King Savage, appreciate the raid. The stream was good. Court. Now, be honest, I think he's just clip form. I think he low-key was probably already dropped out.
That boy Corey to you.
Yeah, Corey to you was a D1 clip form, just like your D1 Rage.
Yeah.
I don't think this is real. I think you're just falling for clips. You're the type.
Or maybe you're not falling for the clip, but you're able to sell the story this way as if you are.
Exactly.
You're very intelligent. That's the one thing I can pick up from you. You're very intelligent and you have the wherewithal. Yeah. You're like Hassan. You're like Hassan. Hassan has the wherewithal of who he is, but he knows where he draws his line within his content.
Shit, like, I'm withdrawn. Oh, hell yeah, I'm withdrawn. So here we are. Let me make sure I'm not leaking nothing again, bro. Now, and I officially dropped out of Georgia State University. I have officially withdrawn. So you're telling me you dropped out for 1 week of Kai Cenat school and you didn't wait to know it was guaranteed before you dropped out? Yeah, gang, that's literally what I did. It ain't a guarantee, it's a risk.
Buddy.
And for that reason,
he wasn't finishing anyway.
Regardless if I get in or not, that's a part of the process. If anything, if I don't get in, it'll motivate me more.
Like you're fucking cooked. Like just
Not gonna lie, he was cooked. It was lucky to draw for him. It was lucky to draw for him. And I can't condone it. He did get in, but that was lucky to draw.
He got in, and he was one of the biggest new small streamers that made an impact, basically. Yeah. But he's clip former, bro. Yeah. He wasn't finishing regardless. Yeah. Let's be honest.
He was done, bro.
Like, he was done. Let's be honest.
Fire up those grills, my boy, because at this point you're about to be a D1 grill master for fucking Burger King. This cannot be the timeline that we are in, right? What the fuck is going on? Could you imagine being this bum-ass motherfucker's parents? They worked their ass off to send you to fucking college, and you decided to throw it all away so you could apply to be a streamer at Stream.
And low-key, you don't know people's situations. Yeah. He could, like, when I was in college, my mom didn't work her butt off for me to be in college. I was in college on my loans. Loans were in my name. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, like, you also have, like, granted, I get what you're saying. Like, I don't condone by any means dropping out of school on a whim. But you also have to understand, like, everybody's situation is different. Everyone's situation is different.
I just think you're smart enough to know that negativity sells.
Yeah, bro, you're brilliant.
I think
you're brilliant. Like, and I can tell you thrive off of this is what you sell, but this isn't necessarily.
Yeah, you probably don't give a crap about
and I can tell you're probably a cool person.
Yeah.
Streamer University. You don't even know if you're getting accepted. You could just stay in college and still give the application. Why the fuck are we dropping out? You are fucked. Like, there's no better way to say it. F-U-C-K-E-D. Fucked. Like, you got bent over and fucked. That is what happened to you. I pray to God that it works out for him, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna see him on the streets on the highway, man. Like, how is this not sad for you guys? There are people throwing away their higher education to be a fucking streamer. Like, don't get me wrong, pursue your dreams, but like, you can still pursue your dreams while having a degree. Like, here's something that I've started.
No, you can't say that. A degree is not for everybody. Yeah. Pursuing your dreams is not for everybody. Yeah. Like, me personally, forget college. It's not for me. Yeah.
This is the equivalent of seeing only 10 loud streamers upon thousands of streamers, then basing your opinion and argument on just those 10.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
He's looking at it from an echo chamber.
I would say it is dumb to quit your job that's supporting you to just now start streaming. Yeah. I would say that's dumb. But college, he's the type that probably wasn't gonna finish anyway. He was gonna probably fail off, flunk out, and then just be, you know what I'm saying? Degrees don't even mean shit in the job market. And only for certain jobs. Let's be honest.
And then truth be told, that's why you have so many people with bachelors that can't even get a job now. Job market right now is shit regardless. That's also why people are going to things like
that is probably why you're making YouTube videos. You probably have a degree. You probably wanted a degree at some point. But guess what? You're making YouTube videos and you make enough and get enough views where you could be doing it full time. I don't know if you are. You could have a job on the side. This could be your side.
You genuinely just love videos.
You could just like me. But your videos are supporting you in some way, unless you're getting demonetized every video, which I don't see.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
Being the so, you know what I'm saying? Come on, buddy.
To realize is a really huge problem if your hobby is live streaming. It's almost impossible to moderate. Because, like, being able to moderately watch live streams is like, okay, I'm gonna watch this stream for like 1 or 2 hours. But, like, when you think about it, why would you even do that? Like, okay, I'm gonna watch somebody do something halfway and then just gonna leave. Like, what? Like, no, you're gonna want to watch the whole thing. You want to watch the whole stream, the whole gameplay. So, like, I can understand why people spend 8 hours sitting down on a chair watching somebody play RuneScape or something. Because it's like watching a YouTube video halfway and leaving. Like, why would you do that? You're just weird. And I don't think it takes a genius to tell you that sitting down for 8 hours straight is not healthy. Like, that self-control aspect is really hard to manage for somebody that genuinely finds relaxation from watching a Twitch stream. Like, who knows? Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm just the crazy one yelling at the clouds, not knowing what I'm talking about. But look, that's my opinion. And if you don't agree with it, fuck you. I don't.
Just your opinion literally applies to everything ever. Everything ever. Whether it's every form of entertainment. There's people who can't help but do drugs and alcohol. There's people who can't, which is entertainment for them. Clubbing, YouTube, Netflix, streaming, going out to the movie. There's too much of every and anything. Eating, steroids. Like it applies to everything. It just goes on forever and ever and ever. You're just talking to the extremes.
Yeah.
While in all actuality, everybody's just kind of in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Like Kai Cenat has
is a extreme.
Almost 20 million Twitch followers. Most people probably only watch on average of 30 minutes to 2 hours. Yeah. It's just so many people. It just seems like 50,000 people are always in there. Yeah. No, it's a cycle of 50,000. You know what I'm saying? The 50,000 live viewers he has is a cycle of millions. Yeah. Or a couple of 100,000 that are just cycling in. Oh, let me check in. What is he doing? I don't really care what he's doing right now. I'm gonna go do. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, I'll just have this on in the background. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, I'm interested in this part. That's all it is. Yeah. You're just angry at nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. But whether you're a YouTuber, a TikToker, a Twitch streamer, or, you know, someone that posts on Instagram, I can somewhat respect the craft because I know there's at least some inherent part of you that enjoys entertaining others, which I can respect. I may not be able to fully agree with some.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, that's what he said. I thought he was excluding streamers. I thought he was excluding streamers.
No, he's excluding.
Yeah, he's including
these content creators from a viewer standpoint. I respect them from a content creator standpoint, except obviously all the bad ones. Like Jack Doherty and Neon and shit. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but it's implied. Anyways, guys, it's gonna wrap up this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord down below. We do a lot of fun stuff down there.
They can't do none of that because they need to go live their lives and go outside. So don't do nothing he just said. Yeah. Go outside. Nah, he's smart. He's smart because he attacking the extreme. That's what he attacking the extreme. Yeah.